and welcome back to my Tarot Corner. This reading was requested by one of my subscribers, and hello to my new subscribers. I went over the 300 mark, which is just great, and I appreciate each and every one of you who decides to stay. So it's nighttime here now, and I am a little bit rested after another day. And this request was about Marcus Anderson. Now, where is he? He disappeared suddenly. Suddenly, nobody knows where he is. Nobody heard anything about him and the Harkles. We haven't seen him, and we haven't seen any articles about him. I would say that all of Meghan's past friends, including Jessica Mulrooney, went under the radar. So, except Scooby, which will be my next reading probably tomorrow, another request. I think that he's the only one left that still is in the loop, but maybe there are things that we don't know. So first of all, in these kinds of readings, I turn to the Tarot of Opposition that is helping me very much because of the upright and reversed state of the cards, and the fact that I can see the actual energy in the card itself. Usually I do not read reversals except in decks like this and Tarot of Revelation that I used once, but since I have this deck, it is a lot easier and a lot more beautiful to my taste. So anyway, since I got so these are the two decks that I do use the reverse position as well, because they have the same the reverse and the upright on one card. So and this helps me understand the energy behind the card better, and not only rely on the connection between the cards and the aspecting of cards of one on the other. Anyway, so the spread I'm going to use is the friendship spread. Already used that one on the friendship of Eugenie and Meghan, and it's an 8-card spread, which is not very good in my small table, but we will do the best that we can. Okay, so first I'm going to clear the cards, as I always do, and I do not take jumpers. I just don't believe in that. So, where is Marcus Anderson? What is his relationship with Meghan? Are they still friends? Where is Marcus Anderson? Is he still friends with Meghan Markle and Harry? Where is Marcus Anderson? Is he still friends with Meghan and Harry? Okay. So, cutting the cards to 3. And the first card is the history of the friendship. So let's see what we get. And we get Temperance. Temperance is the card of hope. When Temperance comes, and here it comes in the upright position, it tells he tells them to hope. He tells the person who is reading to himself or to the querent, you need to keep the hope up. Now we got it as the history of the friendship. And the motto of this card is all you need to do is to believe. And this is exactly what was the nature of the relationship between Meghan and Marcus in the past. All you need is to believe. He was he took a very big part in the relationship between Harry and Meghan. He helped Meghan in everything that she was doing and everything that she was trying to instigate. And the motto was always, all you need to do is believe. This is a card of partnership. This is a card of being together. So this is the history of their relationship. Now let's see, what do they have in common? And they have in common the Three of Cups in the reverse position. Now the Three of Cups is the celebration card. It is a small celebration. And the Three of Cups, when it comes in the reverse position, this is someone who is not satisfied with the small celebration or with the small reward he got. He wants it high and he wants it fast. This is a card of over materialism, of very, very quickly losing interest in things, pettiness, mediocrity. So this was what they had in common. They wanted that recognition and that, they wanted that celebration, and that they wanted that success and felicity, and they wanted it as fast as they can and as high, and they just looked higher and higher and higher. This is also superficial relationships, premature joy sometimes, people who are chasing pleasures, and interesting in life, a third wheel. Now, it was said that Marcus Anderson was with Harry and Meghan in Canada, and maybe even staying with them right now in Montecito. He could very much be the third wheel in their relationship. But this is what they have in common. This superficial relationship, this chasing of pleasures, this need of high reward and very fast reward, and being not content with the small celebration that they got, okay? Because in the upright, it is a small celebration. And as I explained many times in the numerology of the tarot, number 3 is the third card of the first cycle. It is the ending of the first cycle of tarot. This is the first success that the traveler in the tarot route is getting. This is the first success, but it is not enough. But this is what they had in common. It is never enough. Differences between them. What are the differences? And we get the Queen of Wands. Well, Queen of Wands is usually Meghan, and Meghan is Leo, and Queen of Wands is Leo. The Queen of Wands is egotistical. The Queen of Wands wants to be seen as the leader. She is the one who's only thinking of her own interests, and she is extravagant. She is not mature. She is jealous, and she can betray. So this could be the difference between them. There might have been a betrayal between Meghan and Marcus. Let's see what the other cards say. Okay, number 4. How do Marcus see Meghan? And he sees her in the worst possible light, because he sees her right now. Yes, the energies that I'm seeing are the right now energies, and this is the moon in the reversed position. Now, the moon is not a very positive card as it is. It is a card of someone who has a lot of problems, someone who has mental problems, emotional problems, and also when it is in the reverse position, the negative aspects are someone who cannot get out of his comfort zone, is confused, is afraid of taking initiatives, procrastination, not stable, sad, and sometimes even depressed. Usually it is a card of someone who has problem with his own mother, but here, and when Marcus saw Meghan, she wasn't very much in contact with her mother, and she was very much in contact with her father. So he might have seen her as someone who is not very good with her mother, but it doesn't have to be, because we have a lot of information as it is, and maybe also Prince Harry's energy is coming in also. Okay, so this is number 4, and how does Meghan see Marcus? And she sees him as 5 of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, so the 5 of Swords is a card of struggle. It is also a card that tells the person, do not sit on your butt, or do not sit on the fence, but start doing things, start being active. Okay, but she doesn't see him like that. She is someone who is passive, who is a fence sitter. He is stalling, he makes compromises. This is how she really sees him. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but this is how she sees him. Okay, what is the current state of their friendship? And we get the Hermit in the reverse position. Okay, the Hermit is the one who has to go to the truth and has to go all the way to the truth. So some truths came out, and they came out in a very, very, very wrong way. So I would say that right now their relationship is not blooming. I don't think that he's staying with them. When the Hermit is in the negative, we are looking at someone who is looking for solitude. Also, another card of procrastination. Someone who will not go all the way to find the truth for the good reasons. This is someone who will look for solutions. When it is in the upright position, this is someone who will go all the way to search for the truth, will go all the way to find the solutions, and will sacrifice everything for that. But when it becomes negative, so everything becomes negative. So it is someone, when we're looking at as partners, as in romantic relationship, it's someone who cannot find a partner. But here, I would say that their partnership just broke completely. If we began with the Temperance and the Hope and the being partners, now they are here. They are not partners anymore. Okay, will they ever be will they ever be together again? Let's see what we get, and we get the Page of Wands in the reverse position. Now the Page of Wands is the eternal student. He is the one who is jumping from one bandwagon to another bandwagon because he is never satisfied. He always needs to find more and more and more things to do, things to learn. It could be something good. It could be taken to the negative aspects of it. And the negative aspect is excessive need of freedom, of space, difficulty to commit, excessive self-confidence, snobism, need to change in the existing relationship, and wish to end relationships because of boredom. So will they be together again? Doesn't look like it. Not according to the Page of Wands. Not according to the Page of Wands. It seems like Meghan already found her next, let me say it gently, victim, and Marcus is just not there anymore. So what is the long-term outlook? And the long-term outlook is death. And death is a card of change. When it is in the upright position, like it's here, it is a card of changes that need to become in order to start living. And this, I think, is more for Marcus than for Meghan, because he needs to put her completely behind her. And as my tarot master used to say, you need to kill the past in order to start living again. And this is what the death card says. Now, this is changes, so it's a complete change. So will they be back together again as friends? I don't think so. So this is the tarot, and these are the energies right now. Energies in tarot might change, as I say many times, and sometimes things that happened in the past influence the future. Sometimes things happen right now that influence the future. Future is not something that we can actually foresee, but we can see the energies. Now, the Dark Mirror oracle cards are here because I think that their entire friendship was on the dark side. So let's see what we get around the relationship. So first I'm cleaning the cards, and now I'm asking, are Marcus Anderson and Meghan's relationship, Marcus Anderson and Meghan's relationship, Marcus Anderson and Meghan. Cutting, and the card that I get is the Temple of My Body. So their entire interest was around the body, nothing really substantial, nothing spiritual. The body was their temple. Let me say addictions and getting pleasures and all kind of things that happen in the soul house. So this is it for the Marcus Anderson reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, please subscribe, please leave me a comment. And thank you for the person who wrote me the name of Martin Bashir on my previous video. It just slipped my mind. So I'll see you in the next reading, and by then you can see my Twitter account, my Gab account, my email account on the description below, and you can write me in emails. I always answer, and I'll see you next time. Bye.